be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down. Let me down.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you on how to do the unreleased maps for Onslaught. Now, these maps are just the multiplayer maps but on Onslaught, but Onslaught does not have these maps enabled, so this is just how to do it, which is really weird because they work, so why not just release it? I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is a big UI stack. Now you can do this on multiple consoles. Now if you are on the PC, there is another video in the description or on my channel, because I probably end up forgetting to actually put it in my description. Let me know if you do. So if you are looking for the PC method, then go in my description and have a look on my channel. But you can also do that method with the console as well. So any console, you can do that method as well. Okay. If you can't follow this UI stack and you have a friend, you can do it that way. Okay. But if you want to do it solo and you want to do it this way, that's perfectly fine. Do it this way. But if you are on the PlayStation 5, which is a lot more easier because of the functionality of using a mouse and two controllers, is a lot better than the Xbox, which is really annoying, but it's there. Okay, so go check out those videos if you are on those platforms, but this is for the Xbox, so here we are. Okay, so what you want to do is plug in two controllers and be ready with a mouse. Yes, I do apologize, you need a mouse. You mostly do with Cold War glitching. Okay, so what we want to do is log in your second controller into the game. Because this UI stack is kind of really difficult to follow, I'm going to try and make this as simple as possible and just tell you what buttons to press. I'm not going to describe what is actually happening, just what buttons to press, just to make it a little bit more easier for you guys. Okay? Because not everyone that's watching this video is a glitcher, so they don't know what's actually happening on just doing it. So imagine it's a GTA cheat code. I'm just going to tell you what buttons to press on which controller, and you will go through it as fine as possible. Okay, so what we want to do is, because we've got two controllers into the game right now, we want to go down to theater and disband the party. Okay, so now we have disbanded the party. With our second controller, switch it off. Just switch it off. It doesn't matter how you switch it off. Take the batteries out, unplug it, or anything like that. Just turn it off, okay? Now, with your first controller, load up a clip in the theater. Now, if you don't have a clip in the theater, just play a game online or in custom games. Just play a game and then come back to theater and then proceed on what we're doing right now. Okay, so now we are in the game. Just pause it, and then with your second controller, switch it back on. Okay, now it's switched back on. Just spam A a few times. Now it won't be doing anything on screen, so don't matter. Just spam A. Okay, just spam it a few times. Now you've done that, just go down to quit match. Okay, so now you are back into the theater lobby. All you want to do is just back out. Now you know you've done it correctly because it does not say to assign a second controller into the game, and you can move around with your second controller, okay? Even though it says 1 out of 6. Okay, so that's how you know you've done it correctly. If it's not like this, just go back into theater and do the same thing again, and then quit it, and now you should be able to do it back to this. Okay, so now we want to stack the maps option. So we go down to custom games. Now with this, with it being the Xbox, for some weird reason, if you go to operators, so I'll go to weapons and then go to operators once, it skips it. It does like a little lag and skips it. Okay, we don't want that. So it does the same thing with the store. So go from play over to store right now. Just do this. And now it's removed the lag. Okay. Now we can stack the maps. So go down to operators with your second controller. Press A on one. Then do not move around. Just press A. Just go into operators and then press B on your second controller. When you've done that, you will get this UI error. Just dismiss it, press Y, and then back out. Okay, now you can see UI like normal. We want to stack maps. So we want to go on to maps, highlight over the one that you are selected on currently, and then press B with your second controller. Okay, you will get this UI error, just dismiss it. Then with your first controller, press start, which will bring up your settings, just dismiss it. Now with your second controller, press LB, which is your left button, your bumper thing, not your trigger, your bumper. So press it once, and then press your right one again. Now that will bring you back to play, but I won't describe all that because that's just making it all confusing. Now with your second controller, just press down and hold down with on your D-pad. Then go back all the way back up. Hold up on your D-pad. Then press down once and down again. And then press A on your second controller. This will give you a available for party leader only. That's what you want. Just back out once with your second controller. Then with your second controller again, press up one on your D-pad. And on your first controller, press A. That will bring up maps on top of maps. Okay? That is what you want. Now you know you've done that correctly because it does like a little transition on the top left, and it's custom games maps, and it will like transition into custom games maps. Okay, so now you've done that correctly. With your first controller, back out once, back out again, it will say leave lobby. Just leave lobby. Back out again with your first controller, back out again with your first controller. Now you've gone to the title screen. Now you can load back into the game, go down to zombies, and you will see that the map's in the background, and that is what you want. Okay, so now we can go down to private. Now this is where you need your mouse. Okay, I can use my mouse. We want to go to private, onslaught, and we want onslaught containment. So click it, go to operators so we can see everything, and then go down to zoo when it says creating match, just wait until it says joining match and there's a loading screen at the bottom right. Just press zoo, click it. Now you should have zoo. Okay. Onslaught containment on zoo. Now, if you want your friend to join you while doing this, you need to make sure your friend joins you, and then you swap map. Okay? If you don't do that, then he won't be able to join. It will just kick him, and he won't be able to join mid game. Okay? But now you have loaded into this Onslaught on zoo. And now you can just play it like normal. And as you can see, I haven't played it yet on the Xbox, but the PlayStation I have. But there is other maps. I don't remember which maps there are, but you can test which ones you want. But that's basically how you can do this, guys. I'm on an account that I don't use, so I don't have much on it. But as you can see, it's Onslaught Zoo. So that's how you can do the glitch. And I forgot the Xbox is really slow at loading. So bear with. Okay, there we go. Okay, Onslaught. Okay, so as you can see, I don't know why sometimes it does it, but do you mind? I'm recording. Sometimes it goes to Onslaught Zoo and not Onslaught Containment. I don't know why it does it sometimes, but you have to mess around, see if you can actually get Containment or whichever mode you want in on it. Because there's multiple ones for the Onslaught, like the holiday one. But this is how you basically do it, guys. Like I said, if you don't want to mess around with this UI stack and just do it the normal way, check out my other video where you can just do it a lot more simply. But you do need a friend. So if you don't have friends, I'm sorry, but you're limited to this. Unless you want somebody else in the comments that will help you with the other method, then that will also be great for other people. Okay? So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you need any help with this, because I know it can be confusing, let me know. Join my Discord or comment or tweet me, and I will get back to you as much as I can, as soon as I can, and I will help you. Okay? I have noisy neighbors, so ignore those. Yep. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the very next video. Peace and enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Please subscribe. Hope you liked it. I've already said that. Please end the video.